Scientists have stated that the world has gotten much hotter. More people are exposed to dangerously high temperatures each year. Recent findings published in Nature Sustainability shows that without policy change, the world will heat up enough by the end of the century that more than 2 billion people will live in life-threatening hot climates. Scientists have stated that the world's average temperature has risen by 1.2 degrees Celsius, about 2 degrees Fahrenheit, above pre-industrial levels due to human activity. The Paris Agreement, an international treaty to limit heat-trapping gases produced by each country and stop the world from getting hotter, proposed a cap the increase to 2.7 degrees Fahrenheit. The new study found that the current laws, population growth, and environmental conditions, the world will likely reach about 4.8 degrees Fahrenheit above the pre-industrial benchmark. The research then looked at which areas would be most affected if the temperatures increased to that level. They defined unprecedented heat zones as areas where the average temperature throughout the year, counting all seasons, is 84.2 degrees Fahrenheit or higher. Science Hub reported that 40 years ago, only 12 million people worldwide lived in regions with temperatures surpassing the heat. Today, thanks to warming, we've already experienced about 60 million people have been affected by this. The study also found that by 2100, 2 billion out of the world's projected population of the 9.5 billion will live in an area with an average temperature higher than 84.2 degrees Fahrenheit. The most affected areas will be countries around the equator. Those countries will be India, Nigeria, Indonesia, the Philippines, and Pakistan. The world gets, the more heat waves, droughts, and wildfires we will experience. The Science Hub also reported that studies also link the rising heat to everything from contagious diseases to lower labor efficiency and more conflict between people. Tim Linton, the director of Global Systems Institute at the University of Exeter, stated this: "That's a profound reshaping of the habitability of the surface of the planet and could lead potentially to the large-scale reorganization of where people live." Now, I'll say this. I will say that more than likely, human beings have had a impact directly on the earth itself, right? And we more than likely very much had a negative impact versus a positive one, due to the fact of the way our life is, the many wars that we love to have, the many nuclear weapons that we like to use, the industrial revolution, the amount of fracking and the amount of oil that we dig into the grounds, the amount of weapons that we test, right? More than likely, we've had much more of a negative impact than a positive one. But I will also state that we don't have enough information on the planet to specifically say what is leading specifically to the heightened amounts of heat. Number one, we have, things directly out in space, right? You have the solar system itself. You also have the Earth's magnetic field. You also have what is going on within the Earth itself. Like I said, there's a lot of other things that we just don't exactly have finite details about or a complete 100% understanding when it deals with the earth and how it interacts with a variety of things. So again, this could be something that the earth naturally does in order to do a correction. Because as we all know, just like with the human body, when the human body feels that there is an infection, that there is a virus or something that is not supposed to be there, it does what it naturally does, right? The body will heat up in order to combat, in order to burn out said virus. So very easily, this could be the earth doing the exact same things to those that it thinks is causing the utmost harm and detriment directly to it. And then after the infection is pretty much all said and gone, then guess what? The earth will go right back to normal, how it's always been. But I guess some people don't understand that the earth itself is its own being, that more than likely the earth is sentient and it feels that something just isn't right. So it's going to do what it needs to do in order to correct itself. But I guess, science isn't that ahead yet. I guess they don't have that type of understanding yet because that's not something that they can actually see. That's not something that they can put within a field of view. But Just as always, science will come to this conclusion when it is far too late to repair any of the irreversible damage that human beings have done directly to this planet. And within that, they'll decide to run to a whole nother planet or a whole nother solar system, or better yet, a whole nother galaxy, because soon enough, the extinction of mankind will start. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about this video and everything that I stated in the comment description below. And as always, peace, love, and stay tuned for the next video.